Hugh Lawson Shearer was a Jamaican trade unionist and politician who served as the third Prime Minister of Jamaica from 1967 to 1972. He was also Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade from 1980 to 1989 under Edward Seaga. Early life and education. Shearer was born in Martha Brae, Trelawney, Jamaica, which is located just south of the parish capital of Falmouth. His father was James Shearer, a former soldier, and Esther Lindo, a dressmaker. Shearer attended St. Simon's College after winning a parish scholarship to the school and later received an honorary LL.D. from Howard University School of Law. Personal life. Hugh Shearer, while working as a journalist, married his first wife Lynette, an accounting clerk, on October 7, 1947. They purchased a property at Chisholm Avenue where they lived until Mr. Shearer left the matrimonial home. Shearer was separated from his first wife, with whom he had 3 children, by the time he became Prime Minister in 1967. Hugh Shearer married his second wife, Dr. Denise Eldemeyer, on August 28, 1998. She is the daughter of the late Dr. Herbert Eldemeyer, who served as Jamaica's first health minister from 1962 to 1972. The couple were married for nearly 6 years, until his death in July 2004. Trade union career. In 1941, he took a job on the staff of a weekly trade union newspaper, the Jamaican Worker. His first political promotion came in 1943, when Sir Alexander Bustamante, founder of the Jamaican Labour Party, JLP, took over editorship of the paper and took Shearer under his wing. Shearer continued to get promotion after promotion within the union and acquired a government trade union scholarship in 1947. He was appointed island supervisor of Bustamante's trade union, BITU, and shortly afterwards elected vice president of the union. Political career. Shearer was elected to the House of Representatives of Jamaica as member for Western Kingston in 1955, an office he retained for the next 4 years until he was defeated in the 1959 elections. Shearer was a member of the Senate from 1962 to 1967, at the same time filling the role of Jamaica's chief spokesman on foreign affairs as Deputy Chief of Mission at the United Nations. In 1967 he was elected as member for Southern Clarendon and, after the death of Sir Donald Sangster, appointed Prime Minister on April 11, 1967. Hugh Shearer, on platform, while Prime Minister, giving an impromptu speech at Palisadoes Airport, Kingston, to members of the Jamaica Defense Force during a light rainstorm. Thanks to his work with the Jamaican Worker earlier in his life, Shearer managed to stay on generally good terms with the Jamaican working class, and was generally well liked by the populace. However, he did cause an outcry of anger in October 1968 when his government banned the historian, Walter Rodney, from re-entering the country. On October 16, a series of riots, known as the Rodney Riots, broke out after peaceful protest by students from the University of the West Indies campus at Mona was suppressed by police, rioting spreading throughout Kingston. Shearer stood by the ban, claiming that Rodney was a danger to Jamaica, citing his socialist ties, trips to Cuba and the USSR, as well as his radical black nationalism. Shearer was generally uncomfortable with notions of Pan-Africanism or militant black nationalism. He was also insecure about the stability of newly independent Jamaica in the late 1960s. His term as Prime Minister was a prosperous one for Jamaica, with 3 new alumina refineries were built, along with 3 large tourist resorts. These 6 buildings formed the basis of Jamaica's mining and tourism industries, the 2 biggest earners for the country. Shearer's term was also marked by a great upswing in secondary school enrollment after an intense education campaign on his part. 50 new schools were constructed. It was by pressure from Shearer that the Law of the Sea Authority chose Kingston to house its headquarters. In the 1972 Jamaican general election, the JLP was defeated by 37 seats to 16 seats, and the People's National Party leader, Michael Manley, became Prime Minister. In 1974, Shearer was replaced as leader of the JLP by Edward Seaga. Between 1980 and 1989, during the prime ministership of Seaga, Shearer was Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs. Death and legacy. He died at his home in Kingston on July 15, 2004, at the age of 81. He was survived by his wife, sons Corey Alexander, Howard, Lance, and Donald, and daughters Hope, Hillary, Heather, Mishka Gerald, and Ana Margaret Sanchez. On May 14, 2009, the Bank of Jamaica announced a plan to issue a $5,000 note with the likeness of Shearer on it, as was explained in detail on Monday, May 18, 2009 by the Governor of Jamaica's Central Bank Derek Milton Latabodiere. The $5,000 bill with Hugh Shearer's portrait was put in circulation on September 24, 2009. In Jamaican slang, a $5,000 banknote is referred to as a Shearer. Since 2023, Donald Sangster has been featured on the $5,000 bill alongside Shearer.